Hi y'all, welcome back to my kitchen. We're still getting all our recipes ready for Thanksgiving. Today I want to teach you guys something my mom used to do, and that is a Coca-Cola based glazed ham. We're going to start off by preheating our oven at 325. This is the ham I chose to get. It's a Saints filled bone-in salty delicious pork ham. You guys, I only spent $6.11 on this ham. It was real cheap. It was a nice size. It's only two of us eating, so it's a really nice size. I'm gonna be able to show y'all a little leftover video to show y'all what to do with your leftover ham. I want to let y'all know with the Smithfield ham, when you open it, the inside of the label of the Smithfield ham label, when you flip it over, you can actually see how to carve the ham if you don't know how to carve it. Because I will not be showing you guys how to carve a ham on this video. But I want to let you know, I don't know if this on every ham, but at least this Smithfield ham, there's the directions on the label. So I have brown sugar. I got the Mexican brown sugar, which is the cone brown sugar, and then I'm gonna grind that down. I don't know, this brown sugar is just better for me, so that's why I use it. Coca-Cola and my ham, that's all I'm gonna use to make this delicious juicy ham. So I want to start off by seasoning my ham after I open it inside of a pan. You guys see the pan that I use, it isn't too big. It's just enough where the ham fits, the bottom half of the ham. I don't like to put a ham in a huge dish because unlike a turkey, it won't produce that much water or gravy or fat or whatever in the bottom of the dish. And also it helps, I like to get real ham that has like fat on the outside of the ham, and this makes sure that the heat penetrates the fat directly. That's why I get a pan that doesn't all the way, cover the ham. So I took the brown sugar, like I told you guys. I got this from the Mexican store. It's awesome. I just like it. It's just more potent than the brown sugar you get from the store, like in the box that's already grind up. But if you want, you can get it. And I also got cheap cola. As you guys know, this is a cheap recipe. You guys can see that brown sugar actually cost me about 95 cents. That Coca-Cola cost me 50 cents. And then the ham cost me $6. And this can feed about 20 people. You know what I'm saying? So this is a very cheap thing to do. So I put the bowl with my grinded brown sugar and my Coca-Cola, and I mix that up. I'm going to pour that on top of my ham. I'm not going to season my ham with anything else other than the Coca-Cola and the brown sugar. Ham is already salty. You guys know it's pork, so pork tends to be real salty. So there's no need to add salt to this. I'm just going to sweeten grind up the brown sugar by itself without the Coca-Cola and stick it. Like, give it a nice facial. That's what I like to say. I'm just giving it a nice tender loving care, and then I'm going to wrap this with foil. You guys see I'm using cheap foil, so that's another step of just how cheap this recipe is. I'm just going to wrap this and put it in the oven for about 2 hours, or until when you temp it, it's at 140. This ham is already cooked, so there's no need to make it go to 165. But if you were doing a ham that was not cooked already, then you want to put this up to 165. There's no other way to know if your meat is done unless you temp it. I don't have any magic tricks other than sticking the temp inside the ham and waiting till the temperature is right. Alrighty, so as we're baking our ham, we don't want to forget every 30 to 45 minutes we want to baste it. This just to helps to keep the juices, to help keep the juicy on top. And you guys see that color? That color is so brown. It's kind of brown than it would be if you didn't use the Coke, because that Coke helped darken that tint of that ham very quickly than it would if you didn't have it. You guys see I have my ham on the middle rack just so that it's not touching the high coals I have at the top of my electric stove. And there we have it. About 2.5 hours later, I did get my ham nice and crispy like I wanted on the top. The last 30 minutes, I did take the foil off so it get nice and crispy. I served it with my crawfish macaroni, some sweet potato souffle, and my cranberry dressing. You guys can find that video on the list of my other videos. Like, comment, and subscribe. And happy holidays.